Hello students, in the previous video I have explained basic concept of arithmetic progression with some examples, and now I am going to start exercise 1.1, and the question first is as follows. In which of the following situations does the list of numbers involved make an arithmetic progression and why? Now the first question is the taxi fare after each kilometer when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. Now using this question we have to form an arithmetic progression. We have to prove that it forms an arithmetic progression, and I have already explained you the condition for arithmetic progression is we have to get the same common difference. So let's start. The question says what? You are travelling in a taxi and you are paying the person rupees 15 for first kilometer, and the person is charging rupees 8 for the next kilometer. That means as many kilometers you are travelling, for each kilometer extra 8 rupees the person is asking you. So let us start with the solution. So taxi fare for first kilometer. So how much it is? It is given rupees 15. Now we need to find if he is taking 8 rupees extra for the next kilometer. So how much you are going to pay for the person? Okay, just for second kilometer. See, already for first kilometer you have paid 15 rupees. And for the next kilometer you are giving 8 rupees extra. So you are going to write it as plus 8. So what is 15 plus 8? It is 23. Now next I am going to calculate for third kilometer. So 23 means for second kilometer you are paying how much? 23 rupees. So I am going to take it as 23 plus, okay. If the taxi person is asking you 8 rupees extra, so for the next kilometer also he will ask you 8 rupees extra. So 23 plus 8 will be how much? 31, and so on. See, as many kilometers you are travelling, you can calculate for it. That is 4th kilometer, 5th kilometer, as many kilometers you are travelling, you can calculate for it. So what here the question, according to the question we have solved the solution. Now you can observe here, the common difference is same. What is the common difference? Common difference is 8. So what we can write? Common difference D is equals to 8. Okay, D is equals to 8. So what it says now? See, if you are getting common difference as same, then that means it forms an AP. So we can write it as hence the list of numbers. Hence the list of numbers forms an AP, forms arithmetic progression. Now let us move on to the second question. The amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. Now let me take a cylinder. Okay, I am taking a cylinder over here. Now according to the question, what it says? See, there is some air filled in the cylinder, and from this cylinder you are going to remove 1/4 of air. But the condition is we don't know how much of air is present in the cylinder. But it is said that through vacuum pump 1/4 of air is removed from this cylinder. So what we have to do? We have to assume that there is some air present in this. So let me write it as let the initial amount of air present in the cylinder be 1 unit. See, They have said there is a cylinder filled with air, but we exactly don't know how much of air is filled in this. So let us assume it as 1 unit. Okay. Now let us calculate. Okay. When first time, according to the question, see, when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air from the cylinder, the first time what we are going to do? We are going to remove 1/4 of air from the cylinder. So what we are going to get? See, I am going to write it here. First time when 1/4 of air is removed. Okay. First time how much we are going to remove? According to the question, 1/4 of air is removed. So what we are going to get? See, I am considering it as 1 unit. Okay. So 1 unit of air is present in the cylinder. From this cylinder we are going to remove 1/4 for the first time. So 1/4. So we have to take it as minus 1/4. Now what you are going to do? You are going to take it as LCM. What is the LCM? LCM is 4. Okay. So here 1 into 4. 4 into 1. Okay. So 1 4s are 4. Minus sign as it is. 1 into 1 is 1. So how much you are going to get? 4 minus 1 will be 3/4. So first time when we are removing the air from the cylinder, 3/4 air is remaining. Okay. Now next we have to find out if 3/4 of air is removed from the cylinder, how much air is remaining. Okay. So let me write it for second time now. Second time when again 1/4 of air is removed. Air is removed. Okay. So how much you are going to get? See, now remaining air is how much? 3/4. And from this 3/4 we are going to remove 1/4. So what you are going to get? See, 1/4 we are going to remove it from 3/4. Okay. So here what I am going to do is, in this part I am going to multiply these two terms. So 3/4 minus 3 into 1 is 3. 4 4s are 16. Now we need to find the LCM for this. So how we are going to find? To the side I am going to find this. Okay. So 4 and 16. So 4 1s are 4. 4 4s are 16. Then 4 1s are 4. The LCM is what? LCM is 4 4s are 16. So you are going to get it here. See, LCM is 16. So 4 into 4. See, from the denominator we have to multiply 4. 4 into 4 is 16. 16 1s are 16. So 3 4s are will be what now? 12. Minus 3 1s are 3. Okay. So how much you are going to get? 12 minus 3 is how much? 9. 9/16. LCM is 16. So denominator will be as it is. 12 minus 3 will be 9/16. So for the second time when we are removing the air, 9/16 of air is remaining. So next is what? For the third time. So third time when you are removing the air, okay, 1/4 of air is removed. Air is removed. So how we are going to calculate? Now see, again I am going to write it as 9/16 is remaining. Okay, from 9/16 you are going to remove what? Again 1/4. So 1/4 into 9/16. Okay, so how you are going to calculate this? 9 1s are 9. See, 9/16 as it is. So 9/16 I am going to write minus 9 1s are 9. 16 4s is 64. So we need to calculate the LCM for this. So what will be the LCM? I am going to solve it here. Okay. So it is 16 and 64. So 16 1s are 16. 16 4s are 64. 4 1s are 4. So again the LCM will be what? 64. So how we are going to write it over here? Now 16 4s are 64. Here only I am going to solve this. And 64 1s are 64. So 9 4s is how much? 36 minus 9 1s are 9. In the denominator LCM is what? 64. So 36 minus 9 will be how much? 27/64. So when third time we are removing the 1/4 of air from the cylinder, we are going to get 27 by 64. Now you can observe this solution. Okay, the condition for AP is we should have the same common difference, but if you observe the solution, for first time we are going to get what? 3/4. Air is remaining. Okay, second time when we remove 1/4, 9 by 16 is remaining, and third time 27 by 64 is remaining. Now you can see here the common difference is not the same. See, it is 3/4, 9 by 16 and 27 by 64. So common difference is not the same. So what you are going to say here? Hence the numbers do not have the same common difference. Okay, it does not form an AP. Okay, the solution does not form an AP. So according to the question, it is not an AP. Now let me solve question number 3. The question number 3 is as follows. The amount of money in the account every year when the amount of money in the account every year when 10,000 is deposited at compound interest at 8% per annum. So according to the question, you are depositing initial amount, means starting amount in the account as 10,000, and you are going to get the interest as 8%. Okay, what is compound interest? How much amount you are paying, for that you are going to get in some interest. Interest means some amount. Now suppose you can say 8% means some amount of 10,000 extra you are going to get every year. Okay, now the formula to find compound interest is, so let me write it here. Formula to find compound interest. Compound interest. What is the formula to find compound interest? A is equals to P in the bracket 1 plus R by 100 raised to N. Now I will explain you these terms. Okay, where P is what? P is nothing but principal. Principal in the sense starting the amount you are depositing, no, that is called principal. That is principal amount. Now R is what? Rate of interest. And N is number of years. Okay. Now principal is given, that is 10,000, means starting amount you are depositing, no, that is called principal. Now rate of interest is nothing but 8%. Okay. Number of years, as many number of years you are paying, you can just calculate it. So they have said every year. So as many number of years, if you want to calculate 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, you can calculate it. Now let me write the terms like P is how much? Now P is nothing but the initial amount, that is 10,000. R is what? Rate of interest, that is 8%. That is 8. N is number of years. You can consider it as for first year, second year, third year, so on. As many number of years you want to calculate, you can calculate it. Now next step is what? We have to substitute these values in the given formula, in the compound interest formula. Okay. So what you are going to write it as? Now I am going to write it as, okay, A is equals to P is how much? 10,000. So 10,000 inside bracket 1 as it is plus R is how much? 8. 8 by 100 raised to N is what? For first year if I am taking it as 1. Okay, this is over. Now for the next year if you are calculating for the second year, so what you are going to write? 10,000. Okay, P as it is. You can substitute for the next year. 1 plus R is 8 as it is, 100 as it is. Okay. Now N is what? For second year, that is 2. Next is for the third year. Okay. So I am going to take, see, principal amount will be same, that is P is 10,000. 1 as it is plus R rate of interest 8. by 100. Now instead of n, what you are substituting for first year, second year, now it will be for third year. Similarly, you can find it for fourth year, fifth year also, as many years you want. Now if you observe the solution, it is 1 plus 8 by 10, 100 raised to 1. Okay. 1 plus 8 by 100 raised to 2. 1 plus 8 by 100 raised to 3. Throughout the solution, the common difference is not the same. Throughout the solution, the common difference is not the same. So what you are going to say? Okay. That is, it does not form an AP. So we can write it here. Hence, it does not make an AP. It does not make an AP. Understood?